Hey you guys, it's Anne Marie. Happy Friday. Meow. I'm stuck on the cat meow. What do you want from me? When I get stuck on something, I get stuck on it, Anyway, I hope everybody is having an amazing weekend so far. I thought we would pull some cards and get some messages of clarity for those of you who would like it. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother God. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for another day. Could we please get some messages of clarity for those who would like it? Yes, I can't even try. Well, 3 9 showed up again. Hello. I love when that happens. I like when there's, seeing a lot of patterns of 3 9s, 3 6 9s, and 4 4 4s, and 5 5s. Okay, and 8s. 39. Obstacles. Unexpected obstruction, frustration, difficulties, feelings of hopelessness, struggle, and discouragement. It's like you feel you're like this boat in the middle of the ocean, fighting all the waves and the currents by yourself. What's not seen is that it takes time and dedication and tenacity and courage and strength to go through all of these waves and all of these storms. And even though you feel as though you're alone and you feel hopeless, like you're this lone little boat out here, don't forget the wind that's blowing the sail, the divine, your ancestors, spirit guides that have been along with you the entire way. You may not recognize, you're still here. Let's get to the next card. 58, development, gradual progress. Wow. Continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. 53, which would be 8. Of course, 39 is 11, the card we got yesterday too, or the number we got. Air, water is very important. Obviously from that card, but it's a continuum. Just like the waves, they're just a continuum of things, but it seems as though your perception of this, I don't like these words storm, but these choppy waters that you've been in, the perception that it's coming from a space of hopelessness at times, or maybe this is something that's happened in the past and you're coming out of that. Spirit is saying that you've been making gradual progress, and that's excuse me, a clear indication that you're on the right path and that things are going to be turning in your favor, that the waters will be calm soon. And it's because it's this gradual progression of your strength that you've built. It's not to minimize or not to justify or not to say, well, it just made me stronger. I don't like that, those toxic type of things. Well, it didn't kill you, make you stronger. Yes, we know it makes us stronger, but this is deeper than that. This is because of the waters that you've been in. It's preparing you for what Spirit has for you, whatever you believe in. It's preparing you for this. And so Spirit's really wanting you to take a look at your perception of events that occur in your life. What is your perception of what happens to you? Does it happen for you, or does it happen to you? What do the ancestors have to say, Spirit? And because you took your time through these waters, through this choppy waters, even though you may have been white knuckling the hell out of the boat, right? Like, oh, Jesus. There's a plenty of times, especially when I lived in my apartment, that I would be on my ottoman just balled over, just begging spirit, begging my spirit guides, begging my ancestors for just some, calmness to all the storms around me. It wasn't just one area of my life. It was every single area of my life, nonstop. Because I took the time, because you took the time to heal and learn. You didn't cut corners, because you dug deep. You kind of like opened yourself up and kind of scooped out the pieces and kind of took a look at yourself and realized that a lot of the issues and problems that you were having in your life were things being mirrored back to you, and that you had past traumas and behaviors and patterns that you needed to break, and then you finally broke them. And so you've done the work the right way. That's why Spirit is saying this is possibly a perception change that may be helpful to you. That is why that it always seems so choppy and seems so long and seems so, because you had to stop and do the work. You had to be in the pause. You had to do the fucking work. You thought it was going to be easy? That's what a lot of people have, this misconception. They don't see behind closed doors. They don't see behind the cameras or whatever it is, when you're at home, and all the hard work you've had done, all the things you've had to sacrifice. Most people will never get it because they're not willing to make the sacrifices it takes for this walk and what you've been through. It took a lot of sacrifices. It's just one person on this boat. One human, one meat suit. Just one in the abyss. And because you rode the storm, good, bad, or different, nobody's perfect, right? Because you rode that, because you healed, you did all that work, things are changing for you. It's not going to be this dramatic shift like you're expecting. And if you take I said this, I think, in one of my readings last week or recently, that take a look back at where you were at a couple months ago or a year ago. How far you've come. What have you learned emotionally? Where are you at with your emotional intelligence? Where are you at with your boundaries? Where are you at with your self-worth and your love and your pride in yourself? Where are you at in your spiritual journey? Where are you at with your connection with your spirit team or whatever it is? You've made a lot of progress. This wasn't in vain. You're not hopeless. Spirit doesn't want you to see as this treacherous thing and be very hopeless. This, for some people, could be up to 9 years, 8 or 9 years. But it doesn't have to be that long, but I've just seen like 8-9. The number 76 just came to mind, and the number 15 for some reason. Ancestors, can you give us a message? Hold on, let me take a sip of mine. I got a little mini glass to do a shot with my ancestors in the morning, but I gotta be limited on the water I keep on my altar, because Galaxy comes and licks all my damn water. He drinks no matter what dish or cup I put out, so I gotta hear about my ancestors. Speaking of ancestors, so anyway. The ancestors have your back. I got a comment on one of my videos about somebody said, and I blocked it because I don't. It's my page on especially on YouTube. I just block anything negative, like any tomfoolery. I just I'm not gonna see it. I don't want people who watch my videos to see stupid shit. But they mentioned something like all my ancestors were evil or something like that. Not all of us know all of our ancestors. I understand the evilness of our ancestors and of our family members, but regardless, two things can be true at the same time. Things can be, opposing forces and be the same truth at the same time for you. Meaning that you may not have had the greatest ancestors, but they had courage and strength and power to make it through with the tools that they had. Not to minimize it again. I want to get this because we're getting ready to run out of time. Number 0, Boo Boo the Fool. Possibilities and potential. Well, there you go. There's possibilities and potential. Again, we have the cat dancing. He's like, I'm stepping off the cliff. There's unlimited possibilities. I have a flower in my hand. I got my little knapsack. I got my scrolls here. I got all the ancient knowledge from my ancestors, spirit guides, and sources of light that are going to bring this forth, this storm that you feel like you've been in. Change your perception of it, because there's immense possibilities for you. So start changing your perception of your experiences. What did you learn from them? How far have you come? Hope you're healthy and happy, full of joy, you guys. May you love and be loved. Heal. Don't hurt.